Presented by Lazy Boy Studios.
Hello and welcome back. We are back to Skies of Aurora. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
And of course, as always, we have our smart assholes for the day. We are back at it. We have just gotten up to our temple that they have just walked up the steps and they've just seen the sign of Geo. So what do you guys do next?
Oh, wait, is the temple open?
No, the doors are closed.
Is there I inspect the door. I guess I'll do investigation.
All right, roll investigation.
I guess I should have my character sheet in front of me then.
Just a little bit.
It's open. I just put it aside.
Would you believe me if I said I don't believe you?
You have a +1 on investigation.
And I got
Merv got new dice.
Yay.
Oh,
David got new dice.
did you see my whole bag?
Holy
Nice.
shit. How many is there?
Enough.
No amount of dice is enough. We know this. You're the crinkle of love.
I've decided I will be a goblin.
Smart.
Dice
You,
copy.
you should get you dice towers that are collapsible.
I have a dice tray at my mom's house.
Nice.
All right, so what did you roll?
I got a 4.
They look like doors.
All right,
Started
so
talking
I
about
want
his
to
dice for a
go up to
second.
the door and test it to see if it's unlocked.
How are you testing it?
Well, I guess first I want to inspect the handles to see, are they doorknobs or are they just open close handles?
They're like pillar handles.
Oh,
They're
okay.
copper.
All
I
right.
steal the handles because they could sell for a pretty penny.
And then based on the hinge location, do they open inwards or outwards?
Outwards.
Okay, so I am going to
Oh, we need a pool.
grab one of the handles and very gently pull on it to see if it feels like it's going to open.
It starts to give slightly.
Oh, okay,
How far do you want to pull it?
a half inch.
That's a very threatening sentence. How
The
far you
great
wanna
part
open
as a
the
DM
door?
is it could mean something or it could mean nothing.
You
So
open the door, and there's only darkness. For
I cast
Uh,
magic missile at the darkness.
now. I still.
all right, so I
don't know
guess
the
I just
rest
want to listen inside to try and find out if there's anything inside that. And
Roll
then I
perception.
guess also I want okay. Listen inside. Perception 19.
You hear nothing.
Fantastic. I also want to check out the door to see if it appears trapped in any way.
Nope. With that perception, you notice that the whole door is made of copper.
Sweet.
Very unpolished copper. But
So
still
it's
copper.
green.
Yeah, it's green.
All right. I go. Okay, everyone. Let's head inside. And then I gently, slowly open the door while keeping myself behind the door, as opposed to opening the door and having my front faced with whatever horrors might be inside.
Okay, roll strength check.
Have to roll a strength check to open a door. All right, let's see.
Have you picked up copper recently?
Well, it's got hinges. Anyways, 12.
Still heavy. It's fine.
You
You
need
open the door.
WD-40.
It's
Otherwise,
old.
they would work just fine.
Okay.
It's old. The hinges are old. And it opens up into a hallway that goes about 5 feet and then goes left and right.
Okay.
It's a very early T junction.
That's a very. I feel like that's not very deep.
It's not. No, it'd be more like 10 feet. It's about 10 feet in. And then it goes into a T.
Do we have any idea which way we want to go or where this thing is going to be inside? Or it's just in the temple. That's all we know, right?
It's in the temple somewhere. Bimose couldn't get in from what you saw from the gargoyle babies.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going right. I say, all right, guys, let's go right.
Wait. Should we all go the same direction?
Yes. As I start to walk in, I want to keep my eyes open for any traps.
I go left.
All right, both of you make perception checks.
I'm gonna do one too.
Okay.
I rolled a 10. I would like to also make an unarmed strike against Noodle.
I got 11.
Do you want to grapple him or do you want to punch him?
Punch him.
Okay, roll to hit.
I got an 8 on my perception.
I rolled a 19.
I'm guessing you hit. No one takes. Okay. Roll. I wouldn't even be damage. It would be like 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay.
I just want to slap him really hard
Okay.
because he's going the opposite direction that I wanted him to go.
Okay. GVAC, you made an Arcana check. No, you didn't. GVAC, I don't see your roll.
Well, I did it with my new dice.
Oh, what did I get?
I got 12.
Okay. You see that the hallway goes down about 30 feet either direction. There looks like what once would have been torches. And then you hear smack as Chipper, like, full on, like, open palms, Noodle. Shoulder? Face? Can you even reach him? Like, in any place that matters, unless you're going for, like, a dick punch?
No, I'm not quite going for a dick punch. No, it's probably more like
I feel like
shoulder.
take more than two damage for a dick punch.
I would say 2 damage, and then you have to roll a fort save. Okay. That's what you see. So you guys are going to the right? Chirper, you remember that's the way where you saw those weird faces up against the glass?
I thought that was to the right.
That was to the right.
I thought that was just in the center.
No, it was in one of the corners.
Oh, I didn't understand that at all. I thought it just took up the entire glass ceiling.
No. It's in
Okay.
one of the corners very specifically.
Well, that makes me really want to go to the left now.
Oh, well, yeah, but you don't know that because I didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me shit, no. But metagaming wise, as a player, I just want to go left.
So you see, like, across the
Well,
walls.
you know what? I have to keep going right because I have a spine.
Okay. So across the walls, you see, like, a mural of, like, what probably is a goddess or something very large, and, like, fertile lands and hills, like, that spread wide and over across everything. Like a bountiful forest.
Do I know anything about this goddess?
You can roll knowledge religion.
All right.
I will do the same.
And Jivac, do you want to roll?
I rolled a 4.
Was it
I got
knowledge
a-
religion?
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
I got a 13 on religion.
Okay, so Jivac, we're just going to get an order. Chirper, you're like, it's a god, maybe. Or it might be a panda. We're not sure.
Could be both.
It's a panda god.
Jivac goes, it looks like a goddess, and it's Earth. So it might be something to do with Geo, since she was one of the primordial gods. Noodle, you are 100% certain that this is Geo.
Okay.
Who is kind of like the bringer. Like, you remember, like, something vaguely your mom told you that Geo, like, kind of kept everything together, and that was her purpose. And with her death, kind of everything has been spiraling out of control.
Even though I know she's dead, I get on one knee and I say a prayer of, please make sure this is a safe journey and that none of my friends die, or myself especially, please, thank you. And yeah, how's the afterlife, I guess. And I get up and I guess we continue going right.
Okay.
Amen.
You feel something change ever so slightly in you.
Like a good change, or like, oh my god, I've been stabbed type of change.
You will see. It's a note from me, but you will see.
Jesus. Oh my god, I've been stabbed by a god.
Yes, a giant sword of earth just comes up and, like, stabs you and impales you. It's like, why don't you join me in the underworld?
Let me show you. Oh. All
I
right.
can show you the underworld.
Bright shimmering darkness.
So you guys head down the hallway, and you see a set of massive arched doors that are also made out of copper.
And that is
And then it
just
goes
on
left.
the right. Oh, the
So, like, straight in front of you, like,
Yeah.
it goes 30 feet, you see a door that's made out of copper, and then the hallway continues left.
I want to do an investigation check on the door.
got it.
You know, you'd think of a random number generator
Yeah.
would come out quicker.
I got a 15.
You hear screeching from inside.
I put my ear against. I put my ear against the door to see if I can figure out more. What's the screeching?
Yeah, I also want to listen to this.
Okay, what are your guys' languages?
Auran, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay, so Chirper understands it, and it's where food go. We want food. Food! We are hungry, hungry, hungry.
Is it draconic?
No, or in primordial.
I see.
Oh.
Does telepathy work or no?
You pick up that there's something in there, or a couple things in there, and you see a bird, and you feel great sense of hunger.
Great.
Except for some reason, the bird has a bow.
And his name is Chirper. Okay. Well, in that case,
So at this point, I whisper to them, there's something inside there, and it's hungry.
Oh, you think so?
I got some quinoa.
So I pull out my
Quinoa has to go into the
sword.
Book of Chaos, by the way.
What was that?
Poison
Quinoa has to go into the book.
Yes,
No,
yes.
just straight quinoa, and there's the poison variant.
Yes, it shall be
all right,
added.
so in that case, I pull out my sword,
Okay.
and
The
First,
ceiling's
I wanna
only
check
about
out the-
15 feet tall, by the way.
okay,
Ceiling's
Just so
only about
you're
15 feet
thinking
tall.
with it.
yeah. So do the doors open inwards?
These ones
towards
open
me
inwards.
or out? Inwards,
Inwards, like
the opposite
into the
direction.
room.
Okay. I want to inspect the door for traps.
Roll investigation.
And then I whisper to Chirper as he's doing this. Do we want to
14.
go in there?
So you don't find any traps.
All right. I go, well, we got to find this fucking crystal thing, so might as well.
Yeah, but would it be on the first door on the right? Or is that
I
too
don't know.
easy? Am I psyching myself out here?
What if we went left?
I don't know. Maybe it's the first door on the left. Who knows?
Who knows? We're going to have to figure it out anyways, so we might as well start here.
All right.
So,
oh, wait. Do we all
okay,
have dark
boys.
vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Neither does GVAC.
Nope.
So
I
only
do not.
I have dark vision.
Correct.
So should I bring out a torch or...
Oh yeah, is it pitch black in there, or is it dark? or
You're
is
still
it
having
dim?
light from outside because you guys
Okay.
entered early morning.
And then you said there's torch holdings along the wall, right?
Like there once would have been.
Okay, I put one of my torches there.
Okay. It sits
And-
nice and comfortably.
That may be a mistake if, I don't know, suddenly spiders come from the ceiling.
You would have noticed it's 15 feet tall. Like
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm
if
like,
something that
what's
big,
this?
you would have been like, huh.
What brushed my head just now?
So, anyways,
Spiders say they're like
I'm gonna
petting
open
your hair.
I say to everyone, hey, I'm gonna open the door. Everyone, get ready, okay?
I get ready.
Ready. I'm ready.
Excellent. So then I slowly, carefully open the door.
Okay. You hear food. As you open the door ever so slightly, you see a whole bunch of little hands like grip and start pulling the door open.
At this point,
So I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
I jump.
I grab
jump
the
back.
door and I
pull out my
I
other
pull it
sword.
shut.
Okay, you're closing the door. Roll strength check.
Athletics or just pure strength?
Just pure strength.
Okay. 30-20.
You win against these tiny hands.
Yes. I slam the door shut. I'm like, we need a stick or something.
Well, once the door's shut, you just hear them scratching at the door.
Okay.
You know, maybe we can
I take
go
some of my
back
rope.
to there just in, if we don't find the crystal, maybe we can just go back to that room later.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
just to give you guys an image of what they look like, I'm putting one into Discord for you guys. They're only
Oh,
like a foot or
I know
two
what they
tall.
are. Okay.
Okay.
Aw, cute. Not really.
I was like, you have an odd sense.
I was
of
like, that's a
cute.
weird definition of cute.
So, anyways, I'm going to speak in Auran to them. Is it Auran? Auran?
I have-
Auran?
Don't ask me to pronounce anything. I barely can pronounce the words I create.
Okay, fine. So I speak in Auran to them. I have food that I can share, but I want information in exchange.
Food. Maybe food.
Is there a crack under the door?
No. It is sealed tight.
Good.
Ah.
I don't want to see those tiny little hands.
Little claws coming for you.
And why didn't Chris sleep that night? Little claws.
So what I do is I'm gonna grab a ration or a little piece of a ration. I'm going to say I have some food and I'll give it to you if you don't attack me.
Food?
I'll give you food, but you can't hurt me or my friends.
They don't. I guess they're technically smart. They're like, fine, give us food. Food.
Okay.
Pull out the poison quinoa.
So I tell them to I say to GVAC and Noodle, all right guys, stand back. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna try to barter with these things.
Okay,
Kick the door open. I throw in the quinoa.
Is that what you do?
No, I'm joking.
I'm like, cool, let's do it.
Initiative.
Initiative right now. Let's go.
So
You
I
slaughtered the chief of these things by accident once you slammed the door open.
open the door a little bit and then I toss in a little piece of the ration.
Okay, I want you to make a strength check against them.
Oh boy. Let's see.
You decided to try to open the door.
14.
All three of them open the door. And they jump you. Actually, they don't jump you, they breathe on you first. But we're all going to roll initiative.
Wow, that's kinky.
Alright, so all three of you guys roll initiative.
24.
Cool.
How wide is the hallway?
Got 21.
10 feet across.
Okay.
I got a 15.
I saw that. And I get to press the start button. Okay, Tripper, you get to go first. As
All
you
right.
see them go, and you see like the chests expand, and then you go.
I toss the rest of a ration to the nearest one as a free action. Can I do that as a free action? It's interact with an object.
That is true. Okay, I'll let you do it as a free action.
All right. So that's what I do, and I want to see how he reacts first.
They're continuing what they're doing.
All right.
If I offered you a buffet or a snack, which one would you want?
I don't know. It depends on what I was in the mood for.
The viewers can't see it, but I'm giving him a death glare.
So I just say.
Did you say the
So I'm
viewers
gonna
can't see it?
So
Yeah,
anyways,
the viewers can't see me do it, but I can do it.
so I'm just gonna swing at the first one with my short sword.
Okay, roll to swing.
13.
You want to go for the smoky guy, the steamy guy, or the icy guy?
The closest one.
That would be Smoky Boy. You hit. Roll damage.
11. And as I'm swinging and striking him, I say, I didn't want it to come to this.
Oh, there's 6 of them, by the way. Not 3.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, you deal 6 to them. Or how much did you do? 11?
11.
You deal 11 to one of the Smoky Boys. He's like, ah! And then it is G-Vex turn.
No, wait. As a bonus action, I'm going to swing with my second short sword. 19.
Alright. Roll damage? Is it the same boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 damage. Oh, well. You
Yikes.
win some, you lose some.
Okay, G-Vac, it's your turn. As all 6 of these things are getting ready to breathe.
Ready to breathe. What do they
On you.
breathe?
Well, from the looks of it, 2 are smoke, 2 are steam, and 2 are ice.
2 are smoke, 2 are steam, 2 are
She
ice.
was cold as ice.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt onto one of the ice ones.
Okay. Roll damage.
So to hit was 25.
You definitely hit.
All right. Now I take my D10.
And you're gonna double that damage.
I'm gonna double it.
It's vulnerable to fire.
Oh. Well, then it takes 12 damage.
Ah! Alright, Noodle, your turn.
What was that a death? Or
I quite enjoyed that sound effect.
Did you like that sound effect? No, it's just has a nice big red hole in its chest. It's slightly burning. It's still alive.
What's the closest one to me?
Probably the Smoky Boys.
Smoky Boys. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna use my boomerang against them.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
25 to hit, you mean?
That's what I said.
Oh, I heard 5.
No, I said 25.
I heard
Sorry.
We heard 5. I'm like, it says otherwise. Okay, you definitely hit. Roll damage. Was there one you were aiming for specifically?
The closest Smoky Boy.
He's having a very bad day at the moment.
So you had a bad day.
Taking one down.
Do.
Damage.
6.
6. He goes, ah! And then suddenly your guys' lives become very unfun. I need everyone to make a dex check. As
Check
a
or
kind of-
saving throw?
Saving throw.
I got a 24.
Got a 14.
I got a 12.
All right, you guys are fine. Like the smoke starts getting in your eyes, and right as you're fighting that one off, another set of fucking smoke comes through. So you guys are gonna breathe again. So dex save.
15.
Okay.
12.
All right. Then.
I got a 5.
All right. I'm gonna.
This is gonna be bad.
You're blind. You're like ash and like flame gets in your face, and you're just like, this hurts. As suddenly a lot of cold or a lot of very hot air and ice hit you at the same time, which gives you a very odd sensation. And I'm gonna have you guys roll one more dex save against the last 4 Mephit's breath.
11.
Okay.
9.
8.
Okay. So Chirper doesn't take the full brunt of it, but the other 2 of you take 12 damage each.
12 damage.
Ouch.
And then Chirper, you take 6.
Fuck.
All right, and then it's back to Chirper's turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack the closest one with my short sword.
Okay, that would be the same guy you've been attacking.
Yeah. 19.
You definitely hit.
7 damage.
So you stab him through the chest, and you hear, and then he explodes.
Do I have to make a save?
No, because what happens is that area he was in suddenly very much no longer exists except as ash.
Okay. And then in that case, I'm going to swing at the next closest one.
Okay, that'll be one of the steamy boys.
All right, I got a 14.
You hit.
All right. 6 damage.
You hear, and he's not very happy with it.
Yeah, well, I'm not very happy with him, so.
All right, GVAC, your turn.
Another firebolt to the ice one.
Roll, I believe, since you're blinded, your attack roll will have a disadvantage.
I got a 8.
It goes, poof, and disappears into the corner. Then it would be Noodle's turn.
How many are alive?
5.
Okay. Is the closest one to me still that smoke one?
No, that one exploded into like a dust cloud or an ash cloud. The next closest one is a steamy boy.
How far away are they?
They're right on top of you.
Okay. And how many?
There's 5 of them.
And they're all right on top of me?
Yes.
All right, psychic breath.
Okay.
They
It's a
have to
cone,
do-
right?
Yep.
What's the DC?
13.
I'm gonna guess
Dex.
intelligence save. Dex.
It's
Do I also have to make a deck save, or am I not quite in the cone?
I'm gonna say you're not quite in the cone.
Good, thank God.
everyone makes a dex save. Everyone.
Even
and
you?
How much damage?
Yeah.
Even the DM?
Everyone. All right,
So-
11.
Have you ever played with firecrackers?
Yes. But
Okay,
I
so
can't say more.
thank you, State of Virginia.
For
Anyways,
legal reasons, this is a joke. It's not Virginia's fault.
okay, so you hit one of the steam guys like directly in the face, as well as the rest, and the one next to it also gets like a direct hit, and you see its head goes poof, and then the rest of the heads go poof, and just firecrackers along all the lines. As they die, the damage accumulates on top of everything else from your breath, and just go and all their heads explode.
Nice.
The only downside of this is you guys very suddenly have ash, ice, and steam thrown in your face. You guys take 10 points of damage.
Not so nice.
Oh,
Because GVAC, you're fine, because you're not in that 5-foot square.
there's no way I can make a save?
God.
That's whiff save.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. You just had 5 or 4 things explode on you that when they explode.
Ow, ow, ow. So at this point, I go, okay, I think you want to chill for a little bit of time, guys? I'm not doing so hot.
Who's that? Who's talking? Who's that?
It's Chirper.
I can't see you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The ashes, like, you've cried a little bit, so the ashes, like, come out of your eye. So in front of you is a room. You see a giant spyglass. And then you see 2 doorways that lead into this, like, little corner room like this. Like, that have 2 doors made out of bronze instead of copper.
So the door. Oh, okay, so one door on each side of the corner.
Yes.
Lovely.
And this giant telescope.
Well, I guess I'm going to look in the giant telescope.
Okay. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, shit.
Is it a cursed telescope?
I got a 19.
Okay. You don't go slightly insane for a round.
That's
As
good.
your kind of veil of the universe starts to unravel as your vision starts to include multiple dimensions.
So I flinch away from it and I go, whoa, that was weird. I don't suggest looking in the telescope, but I think before we go through the doors, why don't we chill for a little bit?
So you just rested. You would not regain anything.
Even a short rest?
It's been 30 minutes. Maybe
Is that the
45
minimum?
since you guys have woken up.
Really? Is there a limit to how long you can be awake before you short rest?
No, but logic applies.
Well, if
I
you're
always
like
go back to
watching-
sleep once I'm tired.
That's like you got up for like 30 minutes, went and
Yeah.
like ate a cheeseburger, and then you're like, I'm going back to bed.
Well, here, this
Yeah.
is what we'll do.
Yeah.
I'll
Especially if the cheeseburger did, 24 damage to me, I definitely would want to go back to bed.
Here, this is what we'll do. I'll stab you, and then you tell me if you want to take a nap or not. I'm sure you're gonna feel like taking a nap.
I feel like I will be a bit
First
more
thing-
like my adrenals will be going. I'll be like, I need to go to the hospital.
Well, after that though, nap time.
That's still like a 5-hour, like I'm going to be in the ER, bleeding out, and like in the room.
Well, technically, a short rest doesn't necessarily require napping. Can I at least take a short rest to dress my wounds?
I'll let you do a medicine check.
Well, I'm doing
I just
that.
don't want us abusing the rest to try to
Nat 20.
How else are we supposed to survive your crazy chaos?
logic, deduction, plans
Okay.
of attack.
8 for medicine.
Okay, so Chirper, you heal 6.
Okay.
GVAC, you don't heal anything, and Noodle, you can roll medicine if you want as well.
I should. I shouldn't have. I got that one.
Do you have any sharp objects on you?
Boomerang, I guess.
Boomerang's not sharp.
hope not.
You're like trying to like massage like your stomach. You're like, oh, I'll just lightly punch myself, and just like straight up punch yourself in the solar pull up or
Solar plexus.
and you're just like, and you deal 2 points of damage to yourself.
Well,
Can I do a medicine check on him to see if I can salvage him?
That looked like it hurt.
It did. We don't need to talk about it.
I would not recommend doing that again.
Oh, really? Thanks.
I walk over to him and I want to do a medicine check on him to see if I can salvage him.
Okay, roll.
I got a 7.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
You
No,
kind of do
sorry.
like a belly rub for a kid. You're like, well, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys are enjoying this week's episode. You will see more coming out shortly. We're going to be starting off all sorts of different things you'll see soon. So hopefully, I'll tell you all about most likely next week or the week after, where we'll make announcements about a few things we're changing and stuff that we'll be doing more specifically on our Patreon. So if you want to go ahead and check out our Patreon and see what we're going to be doing there, feel free to do so. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, follow on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook if you want to see memes and stuff regularly. And if you just help us out and support the show in any way you can, that's very much appreciated. Also, check out our merch. I haven't been plugging that in for a while. Check it out. I leave a link in the description of each episode. Anyways, thank you all for listening. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this week's podcast, and I'll see you all next week.
All right, so I want to listen to the right door.
Okay. Roll perception.
19.
Okay. You hear from inside, like, it sounds like water. Or not water, air. Like clouds. Is the idea
It
you
sounds
get.
like...
How do you keep muting yourself, like, right?
Sorry, that one was an accident. It sounds like clouds.
Like air and gentle breezes.
Well, those are sounds
Yes.
that I like.
Right.
But
Like,
then it sounds
you-
menacing.
Like someone who's spent time in the air, it sounds like calm wind.
That seems very strange considering we're indoors.
Right.
I don't trust it. All right, so...
Or it's a new exit.
It's a catapult.
I'm going to listen to the other door.
You hear the same thing.
Okay. You know what? I don't trust it. Why don't we go down the other hallway and see what's up?
You're going to the left one or continuing the way you were coming? It is a square top. Like, there's only so much there is to this, like, layer.
So we went into the room, and then in the corner there were 2 doors.
Okay.
And isn't that the whole room? The
That's the whole
telescope, the
room.
2 doors.
Yep. And
So
the
I'm
glass
going to
ceiling.
go out the doors that we originally came in.
Okay. So you're going straight or right?
Right.
Okay. So you continue right.
But I also, as I'm walking, want to inspect for traps.
Okay. So you're walking right. You see another set of doors, but they're wooden. And then it looks to, and that leads for like 50 feet. And there's only one set of doors. The mosaic continues on your left side as you see it turn into fall. Like the opening was all spring. And this one is winter. Sorry, not fall, winter. So there's dead trees, but Geo is still there in the center of it.
Okay.
And there's a wooden door to your right about halfway between where you were and the end of the hall. and then it continues to the left.
All right, so then I want to listen in on the door.
Okay. Roll perception.
24.
You don't hear anything.
All right, I want to inspect the door for traps.
Roll investigation.
21.
You don't find any traps.
All right. Does the door open towards me or away from me?
Inwards.
So away from me?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I want to go, okay, guys, I'm going to open the door. Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
What are we doing? I don't.
Opening the door. See, like this, I open the door.
The last time we opened a door, I almost fucking died.
Yeah, me too. I still open the door.
So you open the door.
We're having this conversation with him, like, holding the door open as it's already open. He's like, yeah, I'm going to open it. There it is. Last time I opened the door, I almost died. Yup.
You see like a series of like about 4 different beds, like in each corner. It's a huge room for 4 beds.
Take a nap.
I mean, honestly.
It's like Pokemon. The beds are there to be slept in.
Okay.
Doom, doom, doo, doo, doo.
So I want you to make, if you're going to do any medicine or while you're taking a nap, is anyone taking watch? Is anyone
Yes.
paying attention to anything?
No.
Okay, does
Noodle's
anyone-
not, anyways.
Okay. And no one investigates the room, I'm guessing.
No.
Since you're like, I'm just going to go lay down in a bed.
Yeah. I got stabbed and I want to take a nap.
Well, I'm just
You
going
didn't
to.
get stabbed, that's the funny part. You just got exploded on.
Yeah, it's true.
I think I'm just going to hang out and keep watch as opposed to nap, but I still want to do a short rest.
Okay. Roll perception then.
18.
You hear clanging somewhere else off in the temple.
Lovely. Looking forward to it.
I put the covers over my head.
And it's very rhythmic, like pounding.
Oh, okay. It's the 7 doors.
Okay, otherwise an hour goes by. Get what you would get back from a short rest.
Yay.
Okay, otherwise that continues further to the left.
All
Okay.
right. So, yeah, in that case, I guess I'll go back out the door, go down to the hall, and then the hall takes a turn to the left.
Yep.
All right, so before I just go down this blind turn, I want to listen and peek around to find out if there's anything there.
Okay, make a perception.
13.
You don't hear anything. Besides, every so often you hear that pounding still going on.
Does anyone else hear that?
I got a 12, so I'm guessing I hear.
Yeah, you hear it every so often.
I choose to not hear things on purpose.
It sounds like a very noodle thing to do.
Quite.
Okay, so the mosaic ends on winter, and the one you have on your left now is fall. Leaves litter the ground. The goddess's hair, like, incorporates in the ground as you see lots of vines and gourds and other, like, fall fruits I guess it would be fall fruits and vegetables and things like that.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to go down the hall.
Okay, so you see, as you continue down the hall, when you get to middle where Geo would be, she stands above 2 doors that are made out of a metal that you don't know exactly.
Is this on my right or left side?
Left. And then there's a door on your right, which is made out of copper.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start by inspecting the right door and see if I can listen to what's inside.
Roll perception.
Nat 1.
You hear a pretty pony. It says, Charlie! Charlie!
Am I
This is muted.
aware that it might be imaginary?
I'll
You
say
have
what I
no
said
clue.
again. I slapped Chirper awake.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, fuck, man, I really should have had that nap.
All right. Yeah, this place is getting to me. Why don't one of you guys try to check this thing out?
Okay. I do perception. Or performance.
What did you get?
Well, on my performance, I got a 15.
Didn't hear perception.
On my perception, I got a 6.
You hear nothing.
So I did a great show of pretending that I was going to listen to it.
You're like, ah, yes, Doris, speak to me more.
I like how my nat
Tell me
1
your
was actually
secrets.
better than 6. I got a 7
Oh, there you
with
go.
my nat 1.
All right. You
Damn.
don't hear anything.
Okay. I go back. There's nothing.
All right.
Why are we looking
Well-
at doors again?
In that case, I'm going to try to open the door on the right. Fuck it. See what happens.
Okay. Roll strike.
Or I guess I want to inspect it for traps. And which way does it open?
And it opens inward.
Okay.
All the doors so far have opened inward.
Cool. All right. So yeah, I'll open it. See what happens.
Okay. Roll strength.
I got a 4.
Would you have a hernia?
I'm really worn out.
Basically, you're like pushing your small frames like, oh. Doors kind of budged.
I show him how
Alright.
it's done with my 14.
It opens after a... And in front of you,
See?
looks like a wellspring. Or a spring of some sort. It's water.
I investigate it before I drink it.
Hold
I
on.
wanted to
Let me
do the
finish
same.
describing
I
the
was
room.
literally thinking the same thing, but okay.
So on either side is 2 doors with the symbol of the moon carved on them, which you guys
Okay.
can make a knowledge religion check if you want.
I want
Okay. Religion, you said?
dirty 20.
I got a 6.
Chirper, you remember that the moon used to be an old symbol for Lamar, the god of water.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
yeah.
you guys walk towards the water, correct?
Yes, with my investigation of a 16.
Okay. How do you investigate the water?
I first look at it, see what's happening. Then I
Okay,
pull out
looks
my
like very still
testing
water.
tubes. Very still water. I take one of my darts and just sort of dip it in the water to see what happens.
Roll a perception check as your dart touches the water.
10.
So your tip, there's a plop, and you see ripples run out and into the back wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need everyone to make a perception check.
9.
15.
I'm 16.
Chirper doesn't notice. Noodle, you just happen to be at the edge of the water already. And you notice something's coming. You can't tell what, though, from inside the water.
Oh. So I summoned something.
Coming directly at you, specifically.
I back away
How far is away?
out the room.
Okay. So you just run?
Backwards, yes. I'm going to be watching the whole time.
I just look at him and I'm like, WTF?
Okay.
I don't know. Just move.
So you see this thing in
Oh, no.
Discord come directly at where Noodle was. And there's 2 of them. A serpentine of water and spite lash out of the water to those who dare disturb its rest.
Well, I'm glad I didn't drink it, but
Wait, so I just stabbed something? Like it was water, but it was an animate object?
No, you just pissed it off because you disturbed its home. And it's trying to get to you now.
But why was the water so still?
because it was sleeping, duh.
Um,
You woke it up, apparently.
So I'm going to give you guys 1 or 2 options. You can run. We don't roll initiative, or we go into initiative and we see what happens.
I'm fine
I'm
either
gonna
way.
run.
Okay.
That looks frightening.
Is everyone out of the room now?
Yes. You see them, like, they look at you, and they're, like, trying to see where you're at, and then you see them slink back into the water.
I shut the door.
Okay.
Like, not that one right
Why
now.
don't we? Yeah, maybe we'll come back to that later. All right. So then there are the double doors on the other side of the hallway. I want to listen in there.
Okay. Make perception.
8.
You don't hear anything.
All right. Well, I want to look at which way the door is open and inspect for traps. I guess they open inward because we're in a little hallway. but I'll
Correct.
inspect for traps.
So you roll investigation 1.
11.
Okay. So you don't find anything on the doors. What you do notice is above the doors, where Geo is, she's wearing a necklace, and you see what looks like 3 little sockets, but they're empty. Like where a necklace would be and gems would be, they're empty.
Aha.
So like the necklace
Interesting.
is gone too, right?
Say that again?
I said so like the necklace is gone as well.
No, there's like the stone effigy and like markings were for the necklace. It's just when it gets to the stones, there's nothing there.
Got it.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna try to open the door.
Nothing.
No bueno.
No
No dice.
Like you try pushing and there's nothing.
So
All right. Well,
I
in that case,
may be stupid here because I normally am, but most puzzles like this indicates we need to find gems, put it into the hole, then door magically opens.
you might be onto something. But since I don't have any, and the gems I do have, I'm not willing to sacrifice. Why don't we continue down the hall?
Sounds good.
So I guess we'll continue down the hall, which would be to the
Life.
little left. I guess if we were facing the back part of the temple.
We were getting
Then,
too
yeah.
complicated. You guys can continue down and it goes left.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So you see a door further down the hallway when you get to the end, and then it continues down another, which leads back to what you would guess, if we follow the rules of physics normally, would be back to the end of the hallway from when you entered on that side.
All right, so I want to listen in the door and inspect the door itself.
Okay. Roll perception and then roll investigation.
All right, I got a 17 on perception, and I got an 18 on investigation.
So you guys get to the door, and you listen to hear the door. You hear rah, rah, rah. It sounds like living flame is talking, and you hear the hitting of something over and over again.
Yeah, we're going to pass on this one.
Can we
Okay.
look inside?
No, they open inwards, and they're made out of copper.
I don't think we should this time.
Ooh, we should back away. Then I'll throw my boomerang to sound like it's knocking on the door, and it'll come back.
Why don't we continue down the other hallway?
Okay, fine.
So it continues left, and on this side of that, like you notice on this main the main like square room, that's in the middle of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
This side is all summer, so everything looks bright and shiny in the torchlight.
I have a feeling it's going to be fiery stuff in there. Wait a minute. How many holes were there for the gems?
3 holes.
And we just did winter area?
Mm-hmm.
Fall.
Fall? We did fall?
Mhm.
Okay. Or autumn for our British listeners.
I've been in both. I don't care.
So, and then down this other hallway, no other doors?
It leads back to the beginning.
All right. Okay. So we have a few mystery rooms. So I guess
Room, or the
I'm going to
observatory.
go back to the room with the observatory and try to open the first mystery door. So the one that's on the right.
Okay. So you guys go in, and you open
They
the door.
don't come out.
So as you open the door, you feel a very gentle, if not cold wind brush over you as you open the door. And you see on a pedestal 4 little prongs sitting on top of a pole that comes out to would be a human's chest like height. You see a little white gem.
I grab it.
It feels cold,
I put it in my
like
pocket.
a winter's morning. Okay. It goes in your pocket.
Okay. All right, 1 gem down, 2 more to go,
All right.
I think.
I hope. So I guess let's try to open mystery door number 2. So the one that's on the left side of that little corner.
Oh no, that door just leads into the same room.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
They're all doors. They're all circles.
All right. Well, then I guess let's go back to the water room and try not to disturb the giant water serpent beast things.
Okay, are you guys going to do it stealthily? Or are you guys just going to run to the doors and open them?
GVAC, how fast
I
do you
mean,
think you can run?
I was just
not
going
very
to
fast.
walk over to that door, and then when I got to that door, I was going to try to open it very quietly and poke my head in to see if the heads were still sticking out.
Okay. Roll stealth. The doors are still slightly open.
I got a 10.
You see a head, like the serpentine head made out of water, like looking directly at you.
I close the door and back away quickly. All right. Well, it's still awake, so I'm going to leave it for now.
Maybe we should check the other side for now and then come back to this one later.
Sure.
Okay, so you're in where the banging was?
Yeah, where the
Yoomch.
thing that sounds like
The thing
fire is
was, yes.
talking.
Yeah, passion. Anyways, so I'm going to go, I guess, should I knock?
Good.
This is more of a noodle question to Chirper.
Oh,
Like, I'm not stopping you from knocking.
knock.
GVAC, what do you think?
No.
Knocking or no knocking?
No knocking.
No, I don't
No.
think. I don't.
You don't
we should
think?
knock.
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I won't knock. I push open the door. Hi!
So you see...
I quickly draw my swords and step back.
I thought you were going to stab me for a second.
Surprise!
You guys see these guys. They look like dwarves on fire. And they look at you and...
I try to communicate through telepathy.
Do I recognize the language?
It sounds like a variant of Primordial. You speak Ignan?
I don't speak Ignan.
Arr, 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 arr. Arr.
Ah, rawr, 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 rawr.
You start speaking telepathy and he goes, oh, thank God.
Yay!
Or
It
John.
works. Hi.
Hello?
Wait, what'd you call us?
Idiots?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
Let
it's the
me-
same word we use for adventures.
Fair. I forget why I'm here. Let me talk to my cohort. Chirper, what are we doing again?
We're trying to find the crystal.
Oh, yeah. We're looking for a crystal. Do you guys...
Crystal or the crystal?
Both.
I mean, there's plenty of crystals. Like, I got a whole bag of them in the corner. You see, like, a blacksmith layout? They just seem to be working away on whatever they want.
Do you have one about the size of my arm?
Oh, you want the crystal?
Yeah.
That makes my job a bit hard. I'm supposed to stop people from getting the crystal.
Can I ask why?
Because it's why I was summoned.
So what if you just help me with the crystal?
Kind of hard.
Like we could be a team, friends.
Maybe. I'm going to tell you a story. And then we'll see if you still want that crystal.
Okay, I'll
And
listen.
that's where we're going to end it tonight. On that cliffhanger.
I want the fucking story now.
Well, you'll have to wait for the next episode.
That was a
Motherfucker.
well executed
Cliffhanger. Yeah.
As well
Thank you very much. All right,
Fuck you.
guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.